Alright, so 200 days flat world with no structures. Now, first 100 days I didn't manage to get up to 10 iron to get water, but I managed to get it within this 200 days. Sorry for a little spoiler here. But yeah, hopefully I managed to accomplish more within these next 100 days, and up to 200 days, and hopefully, I get some even more progress done in 300 days. But anyways lads, I'm going to stop rambling, I'm going to just get into it right now. So here we are on day 101, where I didn't do jack shit at all. And I think that was mainly the same for day 102. Except at one point I decided to do some, spawn proofing by digging grass paths. Basically no mobs can spawn on these because it technically doesn't count as a full block. And I did more of that on day 103. And day 104 it was back to AFKing. However, on day 105 I did something different and I was actually farming, I don't know why, I just was because, I felt like it. And yeah, some crops were hydrated because of rain before. And for some reason the mob farm wasn't producing. I think it's because of these carpets. I originally placed them here so that spiders won't spawn in, but spiders were spawning in anyway, so there was really no point in having these. It kind of just slowed it down instead of speeding it up. Yeah, kind of fucking ironic. Day 106 I was just wandering around my base wondering what to do next. I really did not know. And yeah, day 107 I was doing some shit, didn't know what I was doing, but here, as you can see, I was just breaking this slime. I don't know why, this was mainly the thing I did to see how much slime I collected. And on the night of day 108, since my mob farm wasn't producing any zombies, I thought to go out at night and kill zombies to see if I could actually get the last piece of iron I need, so that I can actually get water to drown drowns and get copper. And it was the exact same shit on day 109. Still didn't have any luck, but still I think I found more zombies. So my chances may increase if I keep killing more and more zombies. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know how this works. And on day 110, after killing many zombies, I finally got the last piece of iron I needed to get water. So the next day I created a bucket. And not only did I collect water from the cauldron which had filled up from the rain, but I also used water balls to collect from the water source block, and you get basically 2 water sources so that I could have an infinite water source. It was all very nice, the fact that I got this so early into the next 100 days. And still on the same day, day 111, one thing I did afterwards is I used all the wood I was chopping down from trees across both the 100 and 200 days so far to basically start a wood wall pretty much all around the base. No real reason, just wanted to, well, I guess to prevent mobs from, entering, but yeah, guess that's why. And on the night of the same day, day 111, I started drowning zombies into drowns so I could get copper. Luckily my first one I killed, I got my first piece of copper, just need 2 more. I also managed to get a nautilus shell, which I guess is also nice, not really useful to me though, but still nice. And yeah, on the night of day 112, managed to get my final piece of copper ingot. This means I can actually craft a lightning rod which can use to strike lightning on the piglins to turn them into zombified piglins so I can get gold. And that was a mouthful of a sentence. And yeah, as you can see on day 113, it's kind of hard to put the lightning rod in the middle of pigs, so I had to kind of constantly try and lure them away from the place where I want the lightning rod to be. And I also don't want it to be underneath the mob spawn so that they can actually get hit by lightning. Yeah. But in the end, all worked out, managed to place the lightning rod, and yeah, lightning can strike the piglins, the pigs even. And day 114 was just a normal day of chopping down trees. And this was the same on day 115. Really, that was it. Guess because I need more wood to build the wall around my base. And these next few days I was AFK. I really didn't know why, there was no reason to be AFK. I could have tried to, plant more trees and get more wood to, basically build more of the wall. But for some reason I didn't, and I just kind of waited in my house until, I felt, the passion to want to do something else in this world. And yeah, even though at times I do things like, chop down trees in this world, at times, most of the time it's just AFKing because I don't know what else I could do. Really, that's it. But some things which I can do is use the wood to basically finish projects like the giant wood wall which I have around my base, which is very nice, which is what I did on day 121. And on the next day, day 122, one thing I decided to do was place wooden pressure plates on top of the wood wall. This is so that no mobs would even spawn on top of the wood wall. Yeah, I'm kind of just spawn proofing everything here, yeah, because I like to. And on the same day I was creating a mini pond for fishing, even though I never fished in this world. You know, if gold was a drop which you could get from fishing, I would try and fish a lot more, because gold is what I actually need within this challenge to get villagers in the end. But yeah, just there was no real reason for me to do this, so I don't know why I did this. Well, I did do it anyways, because why the fuck not? I like to do that. Day 123, I was trying to grow trees, however it was kind of hard because there were beehives here, so some spots I had to get rid of where I was trying to grow trees because there were beehives and I didn't want to destroy them because the bees would kind of be pissed off at me and they're trying to attack me. And the next day, day 124, I thought it was just going to be a normal day chopping down trees. However, I was wrong, because on the night of day 124, lightning could actually strike my pigs and turn them into zombified piglins. This means I could actually get gold, which could make progress to getting 2 golden apples, which I'd use to cure 2 zombie villagers, so I could actually get villagers. And you know, from that, I got around, you know, a third of the gold which I actually need for up to 2 golden apples, which is what I need to cure 2 zombie villagers to get villagers, as I said before. Sorry if I repeat sentences at any point in this video. Day 126, my mob farm was working again, however I was still having problems where for some reason I decided to break it for no real reason. I really do not think before I act, I'm very impulsive. Day 127, I finished putting wooden pressure plates on the wood wall so that no moss will spawn on top. And on day 128, to keep up with the theme of swarm proofing shit, I decided to place slabs on top of my mushroom which I grew at one point, because I got a brown mushroom from the bonus chest which I started off with. And these next 4 days I didn't do jack shit and I was just AFK, that's all you need to know. And on day 133 I was harvesting the crops, which I can actually do more successfully because I can actually hydrate my crops with water now, which you know is very nice, and yeah, that's nice. And another AFK session. Sorry if at any point I do this a lot, you know, I just run out of ideas and I don't really know what to do most of the time. And on day 141 I logged in and for some reason, yeah, all my shit's gone. I don't know what happened. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I still managed to get, you know, decent amount of tools and, you know, decent armor and decent amount of food to keep on going. Lost my bucket though. And yeah, as you can see on day 143, still I'm able to do shit like chop down trees because I'm able to still create an axe and shite. Yeah. And day 144, I don't really know what I was doing. I was kind of AFKing outside of my house instead of inside my house. It was kind of weird, I was still trying to figure out what to actually fucking do. And day 145 was also AFKing, except this time I was AFKing in front of my pigs for some reason. I really do not know why, I just decided to AFK in front of my pigs. You know, it wasn't even raining or thunderstorming. But on this day I also relogged and I got all my shit back, meaning I got my bucket back, which was nice. Day 146, I really don't know what I was doing, kind of similar to day 144, really do not know. And these next few days I kind of just AFK'd at my pigs again, you know. I really was just waiting for a thunderstorm because I really was kind of desperate just to get that gold because I really wanted to in the end get villagers, you know. It would all be very nice and there'd be a lot more opportunities and a lot more ideas for what to do in this world. But yeah, on the night of what I believe is day 149, lightning struck the pigs again and was able to kill zombified piglins again so I could get even more gold. And I don't know what happened, but I don't remember what was the actual footage for both days 150 and day 151, so I can't really talk over it. The previous footage might have been for those 2 days, but yeah, here's black screen. Day 152 it was raining again, but I couldn't tell if it was a thunderstorm or not, so I still just AFK'd at my pigs again, hoping that lightning would strike them one final time so I could get enough gold for 2 golden apples. Day 153 I was AFKing so much that I think my Xbox was starting to turn off. And these next few days, since you know I was kind of either just AFKing or farming or fucking about, there's not really much to talk about within these days, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I guess, you know, this is what's happening, where I'm just, you know, AFKing in my house or at the pigs, or just running around fucking about or farming. Yeah, it's kind of a bunch of repetitive shit, so not really much else to say. But on day 161 it was just a typical day of chopping down trees again, which is what I like. And for some reason I waited until the next day, being day 162, to replant the trees. I really do not know why. Day 163 I was AFK again. Yeah. Day 164 I thought it was just going to be, you know, another AFK day where I was just AFKing at my pigs, hopefully waiting for it to thunderstorm. But one thing I decided to do for no reason was just, you know, dig under my base for some reason. yeah, no real reason as to why I was doing this. But I continued doing this on day 165 because I wanted to. And I also continued doing this on day 166, though I was also being cautious that I wasn't digging under anything which I didn't need to dig under, because it might fuck up shit for some reason. I don't know why, but I just felt like it would have. And of course you gotta know on day 167 the digging continued. And then the AFKing continued as well, and then it went right back to digging afterwards. Day 173 I started a new project of building a dirt house where eventually, which I didn't soon realise at this point, I would eventually store dirt. Yeah, you know, because why not? And one thing I also did was I basically, dug up the dirt to basically turn them into grass paths so even the house would be spawn proof. And yeah, progress continued into day 174 where I was basically working on the roof of this house. Yeah. And yeah, on the same day I managed to finish it in the end, which was very, very nice. But anyways, back to digging on day 175, no real reason, just wanted to. In day 176 I won't show the chopping of the trees, but I will show the replanting of the trees, because why not? In day 177 I'd show both the harvesting of the crops and a bit of the replanting of the crops. AFKing again cause I can, cause why not? And on day 181, don't ask why, but for some reason I thought to destroy the beehives because they were kind of annoying me a bit. Yeah, not all of them though, just a few extra ones, yeah. On day 182 is back to digging, because I like digging. And day 183 you may see a lone sapling being planted there, that would be useful for something else in the future. Day 184 I placed a chest on this giant tray I built one time to store a bunch of wood. And on the same day I used a bit of wood to basically expand my entrance at the front so that, it would be useful for something else in a minute. Basically what I was doing was I was basically trying to place water around my base but basically not have it so I basically won't be able to get into my base. And yeah, I finished putting water all around my base, so yeah, because it kind of looks like a bit, bit of a mini ocean, well, not really, but yeah, guess I just decided to place water around my base for some reason, because, why the fuck not? Day 185 was just kind of waiting for my tree to grow. And yeah, did I mention that? Well, I did before, where there was a sapling. Basically I'm creating a tree house for no reason because I want to. And yeah, I think that looks alright, not too bad. Day 186 I was running out of food and actually had to eat fucking rotten flesh for some reason. And yeah, day 187 I was kind of running around my base again, because I kind of like to do that for some reason. And day 188 was the exact fucking same. I really don't know why. I really don't. Day 189 I was AFKing, except I was AFKing inside my new treehouse, actually fucking using it. Day 190, you guessed it, I was AFKing at my pigs again. I'm kinda desperate for the last few pieces of gold. And on day 191 I was AFKing in my house again. Yeah. Day 192 it was raining, thought it would be a thunderstorm and like lightning would actually strike the pigs so I could get more gold. But apparently not, and apparently I was just waiting here for no other fucking reason than just because I was kinda fucking desperate. And these last few days was more of the same shit from before. I didn't manage to get the last piece of gold I need for up to 2 golden apples so I could actually cure zombie villagers. So I was kind of just doing the same shit from before, so not really much else to say other than what I've already said before. So yeah, that's kind of basically it. But yeah, we made it. Now day 200. And really the only thing I did on this day was build a giant 200 sign on top of my 100 sign, which is what I did on day 100. And I'll probably go do 300 as well. But yeah, I think I deserve a long, well-deserved rest. But yeah lads, that's gotta be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully within the 300 days, of Minecraft in this world, we can hopefully get enough gold to get 2 golden apples so we can actually cure 2 zombie villagers and get villagers. That's kind of the main end goal. And yeah, hopefully it'll all be very nice. But for now, I'm gonna end off this video here lads. Hope you all enjoyed and yeah, see you.